So, what do you think we should do next weekend?
Well, we could start scripting the movie or film.
The film. Do you think it should be about, UFOs,
No.
Legos?
There's a lot of Lego movies out there, and I don't have the patience to compete with that. 24 frames a second of Lego. That's a lot of
Seafaring.
minutia. But we don't have a boat.
Alien spacecraft.
As long as the aliens look human, then we can do a story about aliens.
I don't think the spacecraft looks adequate.
No. Actually, if there's no visual reference whatsoever to the aliens, meaning a spaceship or strange makeup effects, that would be better.
You know what? I'd like to do one like Feast. Only not Feast. Except for they had, like a really good creature creator who did that.
They did, yeah.
And they had like a budget.
Small one, but they did have one. It was about, what was it, $1 million something?
Yeah.
$1 million to $2 million.
We're not Project Greenlight, and maybe we don't have, any resources whatsoever. But we can create a character-driven script.
Right. And those are the best kind, in my opinion.
Right. So would it be something like Drag Me to Hell? Did you think that was character-driven?
No, not at all. It's not character-driven.
I thought it was driven by the character and the spirit of Bruce Campbell. Because it's Sam Raimi movie.
And he wasn't in it, surprisingly.
He wasn't. But it was all of his shtick.
Yeah, well, that's what Sam Raimi is. Sam Raimi just is shtick.
I like shtick. But you're not going to let me put any of that in this movie, are you?
Well, we haven't even written it yet. I don't know.
Not going to let me
And the
have
writing
any
process changes when you're filming, too.
Yeah, no, that's true. We've actually done a couple of films together, and it's changed quite a bit.
You change it by what's happening in front of you.
I remember that with Absent,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't even
Remotely
Remotely,
connected
like-
to the screenplay at all. And with Orange, do you remember we just went out? You weren't in the screenplay at all. Your
wasn't.
character wasn't even written into the screenplay.
my character was never written into the screenplay.
No.
Just sort of
No,
materialized.
just sort of your scenes were like almost a book into the movie. Actually, you weren't in the beginning, but you.
Orange?
Were you in the very? Yes, you were.
Yeah, I
in the
was
beginning.
the
So you
beginning
were
of the movie. I was the Matrix beginning of the movie.
book ends.
Yeah, it was
The movie.
yeah.
You were the
Was I at the end?
parentheses, which yes, you were at the end. Post-credit
Oh,
sequence.
I was in the post-credit sequence. I see. I forgot already.
It's time to stop doing those.
Yeah. We should do it mid-post sequence.
We should just run the credits in the beginning like they used to do.
You know what? I would love to do that.
And then when the movie's over, it says the end.
The end and when
Yep. Or it'll say fin.
El fin.
Yeah.
Can we do special sound effects?
Yeah, sound effects are very
I
easy.
think we're good for
They're
sound
not
effects.
very easy, but they're very doable.
And we have like a lot of sound
Yeah,
effects.
and we do actually have a lot of makeup too.
We
You're
have a lot
very
of-
skilled with makeup.
Thank
I'm very
Um,
skilled with looking at makeup, so
you.
I could recognize quality.
Well, costumes I think we'd be okay on too, as long as we keep it on the
As long as the costumes are reflective of modern day.
right. I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that as long as they're kind of current time.
We do have a limited number of historical costumes, mostly related to the Renaissance Fair and to the Old West.
Don't forget Rocky Horror. Yeah,
And
but
kinda-
we can also do like post-apocalyptic
Yes,
because we have duct tape.
my favorite genre
We have duct
of
tape.
fiction.
Ooh, we should do a cyberpunk horror character-driven thriller.
Mhm. With children.
Huh?
No, because that would be the tribe.
Oh, The Tribe was an interesting mini series. No, actually, it was not
No, it
really
was like a
mini.
soap
It was like
opera.
a soap opera.
Yeah, it was a New
And
Zealand show.
it was New Zealander.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. It was a New Zealand show. We actually loved it. I think we watched almost every episode
We watched
from
every
season 2 on or something,
we
right?
watched every episode we could find.
Right.
It used to run on Wham,
Yeah.
channel Wham, not the band. They wouldn't have anything to do with New
Wake
Zealand.
me up before you go.
But yeah, we watched. It was like an episode a week or a day or something.
Yeah.
It was very soap operatic.
But we don't want to do that. But
But it was children. It was the thing. It was teenagers.
there were no special effects. Well,
Yeah.
until
well,
last
very
season.
limited number of special
Last
effects.
season.
Mostly it was done through sets,
Insinuation.
and costumes, and makeup.
There's a lot of inferred violence or inferred activity. People would disappear, and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't see what happened
Right.
to them. They'd be gone. So,
Like Bray.
like Bray.
Bray
Like
disappeared.
most of the cast, actually. So enough of the tribe. I like the idea of post-apocalyptic, though. But I
Yeah,
just
and there's
don't know
plenty
how
of
we could
places
pull it
around
off.
here to film, especially if we could film at Fort Ord.
Yeah.
Um,
We could do my action adventure and turn it into a horror.
we might be able to do that.
How would we make it a short? Because the intro is 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it has a lot of guns and,
And it has landmines.
well, I just mean there's the presence of guns. There's soldiers
Yeah.
walking around with.
Someday we will
Weapons.
get a budget and we'll do that movie. We could do. I don't know. Okay, well, we should get busy and write the script. So we'll see you back here in about 9 days.